Welcome to Cravings Control for Fat Loss. I'm your host, Laura Cavallo, former sugar binger, overeater, and yo-yo dieter turned fat loss and cravings coach for hundreds of busy women. Here at Cravings Control for Fat Loss, I'll be sharing mindset, movement, and metabolism strategies for those who are ready to ditch the fat diet cycle and slim down without counting calories, tracking points, or giving up any of the foods they love. Get ready to embrace progress over perfection, grace over guilt, and bring curiosity and learning to the inevitable ups and downs of your life. Expect a decrease in your cravings while seeing and feeling an improvement in how you look, how you feel, and your overall quality of life. I am so excited you're here, boo. Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Cravings Control for Fat Loss. Today I have a quickie but goodie episode answering one of your questions. What is the best pre-post workout nutrition for my fat loss goals? Now, I know you're not going to like this answer, but of course it depends on the individual, right? Because we want you to have sustained energy for your workouts. A lot of people believe that fasting before your workouts can actually help with your fat loss goals. And it is kind of a double-edged sword here. While fasting in your strength training workouts can certainly help tap into your fat stores, your performance will definitely suffer. So if you have a 45-minute workout, hour and a half workout, and you're doing it fasted, just know that your performance during that workout is going to be compromised, right? You're not going to lift as heavy. You might be more irritable. You're not going to be as focused. Your training will definitely suffer as a result of eating fasted. Now, if you're someone that's fasted for a really long time, your body does fine with it. To each their own. Of course, I want you to understand your body and find what works for you. But in general, I've had clients do both. I've had them do fasted and I've had them eat pre-workout. And I can tell you those that eat beforehand have much better results when it comes to building muscle, strength training, building the lean tissue that they need for better fat loss results overall. The reason that I advocate for pre-workout nutrition as well as post-workout is because our body needs energy to exercise. Your brain, your body, your muscles need something to use up in order to expend energy. Pre- and post-workout nutrition is also really important for building muscle and helping you recover and for your performance. And if you barely have energy going through the day with a cup of coffee, imagine trying to go into your workout and lift things and lift heavier and pick up heavier weights and do your warm up and all that without anything in your belly. Probably not going to be that great. So for the purposes of today's episode, I want to talk specifically to that population that is resistance training, that is lifting weights, that is looking to use resistance training and strength training as a way to support their fat loss and their health goals. I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios here. In general, we want to fuel our workout within a 3-hour window. You have up to 3 hours before your workout to fuel, and you have up to 3 hours after to fuel. Also in between. So 3 hours before, and then 2 hours before, 1 hour after, 1 hour before, 2 hours after. So think of like this 3-hour window kind of working around your workout time in order of this optimal uptake of nutrients for your body. Let's talk a little bit about pre-workout nutrition. In general, our body is going to be happiest strength training and performing when it has protein and carbohydrates to utilize for energy and to help build that lean muscle tissue throughout the workout. Now, if you are eating right before your workout, it's going to be hard to eat like a chicken breast with rice. You're going to be too full, right? This is when you can do something like a piece of fruit with like half a protein shake or even a couple bites of a protein bar. I don't recommend overeating pre-workout. It's really going to be uncomfortable. I've done this often. I'll be burping, I'll be gassy, I have acid reflux. It's not comfortable, and I'm sure you've probably experienced this yourself. So pre-workout isn't a good time to eat a big meal. So if you only eat 30 minutes before your workout, maybe it's just a piece of banana with a little bit of a protein shake or a protein bar. You have up to that 2.5 hours after your workout to make sure you get a substantial protein carbohydrate meal, something like chicken with rice. You can even do some vegetables or a salad. You can do oatmeal with eggs. You can do an egg white omelet with some toast or some potatoes. You can do fish tacos. You can do ground turkey tacos. so you can make your larger meal post-workout. If you're maybe working out at night or in the afternoon, or you wake up early enough to have a larger meal, I recommend having your larger meal, any of those that I just mentioned, or any breakfast stuff as well, 2 hours or more before your workout. This is going to give you enough time to digest, enough time to not be super full. Now you're going to have to play around with this. You might be okay at an hour and a half where you're not having any indigestion and you have sustained energy. You might find at 2 hours, you don't have any indigestion, but your energy starts to wane during the workout. That might mean maybe you need to bring a little snack with you to have during your workout, or, have a couple bites before you go into your workout of maybe a banana or something to give you that energy. Again, everyone is an individual. There's people that can eat 3 or 4 hours before a workout and still have the energy from that meal, depending on how big it is, how complex it is, how well it digested and it was absorbed. So it's really going to be an individual sort of process for you. Some other ideas: oatmeal with eggs, yogurt with toast, a piece of fruit or a shake. You can even do, like I said, fish tacos, chicken tacos. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. Pre-workout, I suggest keeping fiber low. Things like beans and broccoli and Brussels and anything that might give you gas or make you have to go to the bathroom. You don't want to be dealing with that during your workout. It's uncomfortable and it can be distracting, unless you don't mind. That's totally fine. In addition, you have also heard me not mention fats at all, right? Fats are going to be things like from avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, nut butters, even saturated fats from bacon or red meat or anything like that. Fats slow digestion, and while they can provide some energy, they can prevent carbs and protein being utilized by your muscle tissue and your body at that rapid rate that you might need it during your workout. So in the past, I've done really well with a banana with peanut butter before my workout. I have a ton of energy. However, my body's not getting that protein and those carbs as quickly as it might need for that strength training that I need. So I do recommend lower fat pre and post workout. However, again, it's individualized. If you find that you have good energy with some peanut butter beforehand or some nuts, go for it. Just make sure afterwards you're getting that protein, you're getting those carbohydrates. There is no one size fits all. This is going to be individual to you, but just know when you are strength training, when you are trying to build lean muscle tissue, when you do have more of a fat loss goal, you want to make sure that you're prioritizing the protein and carbohydrates pre and post workout in that 3-hour window. I know I haven't talked about endurance athletes or performance athletes. I am really focusing on men and women that are strength training and are looking for those fat loss results as well as cravings control. So that's all I have for you today. I know that was a quickie. Let me know if you have any questions. If you need any more ideas on pre or post workout meals, let me know and I will chat with you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Hey there, before you go, I have a free protein download for you. If you've been listening to this podcast for any amount of time, you know that protein is so important for hitting your fat loss goals, managing your cravings, managing hunger, and avoiding overeating. I admittedly love sweets, especially chocolate and baked goods, but when I started eating better and seeing my body change, I wanted to make sure I wasn't backfiring my results and I wasn't overdoing it with processed sugar. One of the best ways to make your sweet snacks healthier is to pair it with a protein-forward food so it digests a little bit slower and you don't have those sugar spikes. That's why I'm sharing my favorite top 10 high-protein snacks with you so you can indulge without the guilt and the sugar crash. This is everything from some quick small sweets, some protein shake recipes, and some more involved baking recipes as well. Now, there's no reason you can't reach your fitness goals and satisfy your cravings at the same time. So go ahead and grab the free download below and let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye.